Hello. So a couple of people asked me to record a tutorial for some cape tech that I use, so that's what this is. Right now I have the Super Mario World practice cart loaded up by ISO Freeze, formerly known as Dots Are Cool. And the reason I'm using that is there's this input display on the top right, so that if you want a better understanding of the inputs that I'm going to use, you can just slow the video down and check them. So when you're flying around and you want to turn around and you get a bad turnaround, sort of the default intuition that I had and that I see other people have is you end up with negative speed, and to correct it you tap forward, which gives you back your positive speed, but it also has the side effect of losing a lot of altitude. And so if you need fine cape control, like in a tight situation, that'll kill you. And also if you get several bad turnarounds in a row, usually lose enough altitude to just fall in a pit or lava or spikes or whatever it is that you're trying to fly over. So we're gonna learn a better way of doing that today. And I'll do a couple of them just to demonstrate what it looks like. That's a good turnaround. So that's called a double pump. Did another one there. And that's a double pump facing left. 2 in a row. And you can see, one advantage of them is that it's allowing me to recover from, I did a less than ideal one there, but you get the idea. It's allowing me to recover from a bad turnaround by using very little vertical or horizontal space. I'm basically staying in place as I recover, and this is very helpful for tight cape spaces. And I'll take you through it more slowly. So first you have to realize that you've gotten a bad turnaround. And then you have to neutral the D-pad for a second, and you want to get Mario into this, let's call it a neutral cape animation. So this is the animation that Mario's in when you let go of the D-pad, and he settles into this, so he'll just fall all the way down. And so you wanna wait for that first after you get your bad turnaround. And then what we're gonna want to do is very quickly tap back, forward, back. And what that's gonna do is pressing back is gonna store a pump. A cape pump, which is not going to give you altitude because you only get altitude from cape pumps if you have positive speed. But we're gonna store the pump with the first back input, and then we're gonna tap right really quickly to give Mario positive speed again, and then we're gonna press back again after Mario has positive speed. And what that has the effect of doing is it sort of finishes the pump that you started with your first back input, and then Mario, does the second cape pump that you've witnessed a few times when it demonstrated. And it looks like that, done quickly. So you don't need to worry about I should say, initially you need to worry about waiting the correct amount of time for Mario to get into the right cape animation so that you can do the flick. But I assure you, with some practice, it will all become second nature and muscle memory. The hardest thing that I found about this is, after I got it a few times, I had to spend a few hours flushing the bad turnaround muscle memory out of my hands. but we can see that now it's second nature to me, because I can, you know, do commentary as I just do the double pumps. So I do recommend going into donut planes and vanilla, into donut planes, into the practice cart, really anywhere that has just a wide open space where you can fly around. The Volpe's friend practice level is good to practice these double pumps, and recovering from failed turnarounds with the double pumps. So they also have some other applications, one which I basically demonstrated already. If you ever need to stay in one spot, like if you're, you know, waiting for a boo boss to appear, something that you want to throw a shell at, you can sort of get negative speed, then do a double pump to get a positive speed again, and this, you know, keeps Mario in a pretty tight location. If you have fine speed control, this works even better, because you can get, you know, a very slow speed and not go forward very much. You can only, you can also do what's called backwards fly, which I'm not great at, but you're seeing Mario go to the left very slowly. And you know, you can use it to climb like steep inclines if you need to. Like you can, you know, slow down to a pretty slow speed, climb a little bit. If you're approaching the right wall that you need to climb over, you can move Mario to the left a bit and then do a double pump, get positive speed again, and then climb some more. And after you've practiced in some wide open area with cape, it is a good idea to put it into practice in hacks, like cheesing standard hacks using advanced cape tech is a pastime of mine. Cape is very good for that. Or a vanilla cape hack like Volpe's Friend or 100 Rooms of Kuso is really good to sort of instill the double pump in you, because it's one thing to practice it where there's no risk of failing it, versus the stress of actually having to do a level using it or dying. Alright, that's about all I gotta say. Good luck with the cape.